I can't believe Stoutland is gone. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, Kick Dick back here and breaking news, breaking mother humping news. The Eagles have found a new tight end coach and a running game coordinator. Tom Pelissero is reporting this. The Eagles are hiring Ryan Mahaffey as run game coordinator and tight end coach, sources tell the insiders. Mahaffey was most recently the Packers receivers coach, a big promotion for an ascending assistant. So he comes with Mannion over from Green Bay. And the reason why he's going to be the new run game coordinator, as many of you guys have heard last night, it broke late last night, and I wish I could have got something out earlier, but I could not get home. But Ian Rappaport reported last night, for the first time in years, the Eagles will have a new offensive line coach. Jeff Stoutland, one of the most respected O-line gurus, won't be coaching, but will stay around the organization. Offensive coordinator Sean Mannion will bring in his home people. Now, I'm not going to read it here, but you can see where Jeff Stoutland posted and he gave his goodbye DM. The Eagles put something out. He is gone after 13 years, and I do not like it. I do not like it, and I do not like it for the reasons why it sounds like it happened, okay? Get this, right? Get this. This I got off of Bleeding Green Nation, but this is what they said, kind of about Stoutland and what was going on, okay? So, of course, we know Stoutland had his running game duties kind of taken away from him, and it was like, hey, we're going to do this now, and you sit back, or, hey, we're going to work with you. It was kind of like Patullo and Sirianni started to do their own thing in their run game and just kind of cut them out. Things were less harmonious in this past season. Injuries to right tackle Lane Johnson and others along the front played a part in the ground game's regression. But there are other dynamics at play. With the offense stagnant, head coach Nick Sirianni took on more of an active role over the latter part of the season. He and then offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo began incorporating different run designs in an effort to kickstart the operation. Stoutland, the run game coordinator, was not consulted about the changes to what he felt was an appropriate degree. A league source said, to the point where he no longer desired, he didn't even want it, the title of run game coordinator, because he felt it no longer applied to, basically, it no longer fit his job description. That's brutal, all right? That experience gave him pause about continuing with the organization, the sources added. Another wrinkle emerged with the hiring of the 33-year-old Mannion as offensive coordinator last week. Mannion is slated to install a new scheme that will pull from Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan's systems. Given that Stoutland doesn't have a history with that offense, he would have had to have somebody over him implementing the run game design, a source noted. To me, it's like, I don't know how you could treat Jeff Stoutland like that, all right, where Sirianni and Patullo would just cut him out of what they're going to do in the run game instead of work with him and get his expert opinion on it. I mean, he's only been with the Eagles organization for 13 years. I don't like it. I don't like the way he's pushed out. Now, the Eagles wanted him back. They're saying he's going to be with them in some sort of degree. Maybe he takes a year off from coaching. I don't know. But I could tell you, I don't like the way this went down. All right, first of all, yeah, the run game was struggling, and it was struggling bad, and they needed to do some stuff. But wow, you don't cut Stoutland out of the process. You work with him. And for them to do that, it's two idiots. Two idiots. You know what I mean? And Stoutland's got to go, these guys are idiots. So Stoutland is gone, and I'm very, very upset about this because even if he wasn't the run game coordinator, I want him as my offensive line coach. You realize Lane Johnson Jordan Malone never had another offensive line coach? It's crazy. It's crazy. Now you're going to get somebody, and you just don't know who it's going to be. The Eagles have had 3 offensive line coaches in 25 years, okay? So they're going to have to find the right guy. And the question I have now is, with the system they're going to and what they're going to want to do offensively, how is this run game going to fit or not fit Saquon Barkley's style of running? Are we going to try to do something that he's not good at, or is it going to fit him? That's the question, because to me, see, I always go back to what Dick Vermeil said one time, long time ago. I remember him saying, he said, a good coach isn't a good coach that comes in and has some great system and then gets the guys to play that system. A good coach is a coach that says, this is what I have on my team. This is what the guys do good. This is what the guys don't do good. This is their talent. This is what they're good at. And then you build your offense around the team you have. And then you build it that way. You don't force a square peg in a round hole. And my question is in this running game that we're going to get, this new type running game that Stoutland would need an overseer for to help deal with, does it even fit what Saquon Barkley's doing? Because I sure hope it does. Otherwise, you're going to have problems, and you're already screwed right now. All right, so I'm not very happy about this. I love Stoutland. I love what he does offensively. Like going out and bringing in a Mekhi Becton, to me, bringing him back if you get an opportunity, what's the point? Stoutland's not there. The reason you could do something like that was a Stoutland. Now, Stoutland is gone. So, I don't know. We are going to have to wait and see. It's going to be a lot of questions about this offense going forward, but I'm very disappointed to see Stoutland leaving. And not just leaving, but the way it is. The reason he's leaving is because he felt disrespected. The reason he's leaving is because he had 2 idiots cut him out of his job title. Didn't work with him, worked against him. They basically cut him out. So how could I think that's a good thing? If Nick Sirianni this team does not bounce back this year, he is mother humping gone. Fire that ass. All right? This pisses me off. I'm pissed off about this because Stoutland is not leaving because he's tired or he needs a break. He's leaving because he felt disrespected. All right? And he was pushed out by 2 morons that he knows he's smarter than both of them put together. And you think he's going to sit around and see what I worry about is he ain't going to sit around. You know, every team is calling him right now. He's going to wind up coaching somewhere else this year. You watch. And it's stupid. It's stupid. I really hate the way he was treated by Sirianni and Patullo. Because to me, if that is true, that they pushed him out like that, they should be ashamed of themselves. Man, I was really heated last night. It's probably good I didn't do a video because, I probably would have said a lot of things that I didn't mean because I was heated when I saw that. On some good news, and I'll try to finish this off with some good news. Jeff McClain is reporting this. Vic Fangio will remain the defensive coordinator moving forward per NFL sources. Thank God! After contemplating retirement, the 67-year-old will return for his 3rd season at the helm of the Eagles defense. Thank God, because I'm going to tell you right now, if Fangio does not return, we're done. We're done, dude. I just don't have the confidence in it. We have a lot of moving parts, especially offensively. All right, that defense needs to stay together. That defense really needs to be, what grounds us, especially early in the season. With, you got to expect with the new offensive coordinator, new coaches, things are going to take time. I don't think they come out blazing the first 4 weeks of the season. They don't even use their guys in preseason. So you're talking about The second half of the season is when the offense is going to get going. Until then, you need the defense to keep things in gear, need to keep you in games. So you can't have the changes on defense. We already lost Christian Parker. Hopefully Clint Hurt is staying. And then hopefully Fangio, well, if Fangio is staying, it looks like now, which is really, really good news. If anything else breaks today, I will be back. Otherwise, you will see me on Friday morning for another live stream. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Don't be a dingbat like Kevin Batullo and Nick Sirianni. And remember, it's Howie Vision. We're all just living in it. I went on Cilio's show yesterday, and you got this guy. They think the Cowboys are back. Oh, the Cowboys are back. They're going to be great. They're going to do all this stuff. I love it. It's already February. We haven't even had the Super Bowl yet. And they're building this team up like they're a Super Bowl competitor. They're not. No matter what happens, come December, they choke. They got Dak Prescott, Denzel Washington out. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.